talked a lot about the importance of STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. And today we actually get to see it in action.
We have a robot in the studio.
Yes.
It was created in only 6 weeks by the students of Vail School. Now, Dawn Adams, Laurel Wetstein, Remy Nauer, and Michael Barger are here now to tell us about this robot. And Dawn Adams, you're the instructor.
I am. Yes.
Instructor.
It's okay.
I'm a teacher at Vail Academy in high school, and most of the students, or many of the students, come from Vail Academy, although we do have a Vail School District teams. We get students from all over the district and all of the schools. And in 6 weeks, as you said, we created this robot and have been in 2 competitions since then.
That is amazing. I am always so amazed, and I said this before at the beginning of the segment, just the level of skills that it takes, and in 6 weeks you have put together, essentially, it's called a boxer bot, isn't it?
This is, it's a boxer bot is the name of the team.
Okay.
And our robot is named Not Bad.
Not Bad. Oh, I'm sorry to call you. Oh, there it is, lit up on the side. Not Bad. I like it.
And so you say you've already been to competition.
Yes.
When was the competition?
The competition was a few weeks ago, or about a month ago, correct? Yeah. And we actually go to 2 competitions. One is in California, San Bernardino, and then we have one after that at Phoenix, the Arizona Regional.
Gotcha.
And so walk us through, obviously Not Bad, but then as you're walking us through what this is and what it does, how do you come up with these ideas as well?
Well, at the beginning of the season, what we do is we have a kickoff on a Saturday. All the team comes. We all brainstorm ideas. We watch the short 2-minute video that tells us what we need to do that season. And everybody, the entire team, is a part of making decisions and coming up with ideas. Just huge brainstorming session before we solidify. We decide on one design that the whole team believes is going to be the best design.
Okay.
Well, how do you decide on the design? Like, who said, let's make a square and then we can project something, a big ball from it?
Well, it's usually based around the competition itself. Like she said, we get a 2-minute video that describes what the competition will be that year and how to score points and what you have to complete to do well in the competition. And then from there, you figure out what you want your robot to do to best serve the needs of that competition.
Well, tell us, what does Not Bad want to do?
So the goal of our competition this year was to be able to pick up exercises.
Oh, gosh. Holy cow.
And then be able to shoot them into a, how tall is it, 8.5-foot tall goal?
8.5-foot high goal.
And so yeah, that's what our robot Not Bad does. We have our little pickup arm, and then we have our shooting mechanism here.
Let's see it. All right.
That's a very watered down version of how it would perform a competition. There the goals are maybe 8 or 9 feet up in the air, and you might be shooting from 15, 20 feet away. We just didn't want to break anything in here.
Right, so you actually tailored Not Bad to shoot according to all the, obviously, our lights and all of that. Yeah. So how, I mean, that's easily done?
In the case of this robot, yes, it is. Here in the front, you can see this black band. It's actually a physical therapy band that you would use to stretch out your leg if you had some kind of injury. And what we did is just wrap it around, use a camshaft mechanism, which basically turns a gear with a huge gear ratio, to pull back all that tension, and then we release it, and the band snaps closed. So if you take off some band, you can decrease the range of the shooter, which is what we did for this demonstration.
So if we were outside, how high would the ball shoot?
Before we took off some of the tension, it could shoot up to 30 feet forwards.
Wow.
And we could shoot it, again, we could shoot it into the 8.5-foot goal.
Wow, that is awesome.
However, there was plenty of room to add more bands, and it could technically go...
It could shoot pretty high, pretty far if we wanted it to.
Really? So the competition was outdoors?
No.
It was inside, but in a gym, yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, okay, so you could really show what it could do. Yeah. Yep. Wow, so this thing just like moves around and picks up balls and shoots them.
Yeah.
Seriously, every time. That is honestly so cool. So what do you guys do from here now?
For the rest of the year? Or?
Yeah.
We basically prepare ourselves for the next year. We do community outreach, we talk to other schools, we recruit new members for the coming year, and we hold elections for the leadership positions for the next year.
Oh. Ooh. I mean, it's sort of amazing to think that this was just a bunch of, I don't want to say scraps, but it was just all stuff that the kids had to dream up and put together, right, Don?
It was. And as they mentioned, the process is collaborative. And we come in and we say, how can we score the most points? And this is how we design the robot. And the name of the robot is Not Bad. Remy, why don't you tell about that?
We have a mentor on our team named Fred who's been with us for a while, and he recently got diagnosed with a form of cancer called Hodgkin's lymphoma. And whenever he worked with the team and we finished something or we got a new part, he would make this face that none of us can really hear imitate, in which he made his mouth into a perfect upside-down U, and he'd go, "Not bad." And so when he was diagnosed with this, we realized that he wouldn't be able to be with us possibly for some of the competitions. And therefore we dedicated the name of our robot to him.
Oh, that's very sweet.
That is really awesome.
I think we need to see Not Bad launch one more.
I think we do too. Here it is.
There we go.
Okay, fire.
There you go.
Nice, yay! Thank you guys so much for joining us today. This was really, really cool.
Super cool.
And to learn more about their Boxer Expo coming up on May 25th at Vail Academy and High School, all you have to do is call 879-1900 or go online to 1828boxerbots.org.
Well, still ahead on the Morning Blend, a filmmaker who chronicles the life of a man who plays saxophone on the streets. It could win an award at the Arizona Film Festival.
Plus, need a job? Find out where you could be working soon when we sit down with this snazzy-looking woman right after this.